water supplied by a public municipality or a private well for residential or commercial use, Purified Water Services LLC has the solutions to provide you with simply clean water. We offer a complete line of professional water filtration equipment and accessories. Soft water makes a difference you can see and feel. Water heater and appliances last longer with less maintenance. Iron and H2S filters eliminate iron stains and offensive rotten egg odors and protects your water softener equipment from iron fouling. No matter what your problem is, Purified Water Services LLC has a solution. Contact Kenny Williams at 352-446-2709. Welcome back to another edition of the Goblay Show. I'm your host, Billy Goble, and today we have a special guest. We all love him, Mr. Joey Martinez. Joey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man.
First of all, how long do you go down there and stay? Just hang out?
Man, sometimes I go there.
I thought you were down there working too. I didn't know.
No, sometimes I go down there just for a day or two and then fly back up.
Gotcha.
You know,
because I know a lot of people, like especially during storm season, a lot of guys go down there and they help out.
No, we're on Team Fisher right there. So like I said, that's the main show for the Duke Energy Yard. So
gotcha.
They,
you're right off 471.
Yeah, it's all hands on deck over there, man. I think we had like 5,000 trucks last time.
Dude, I saw that on Spectrum.
Unreal.
They were there, and they were like, I saw the Greyhound buses, like the tour buses.
Yeah, you got those, and then you got the lineman trucks.
So let me ask you that: since you were there, who is that? Is that for all the people?
So everybody that comes out of town, they come in their work trucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then our yards are for the work trucks to park there. You know what I mean? And then they get off and go to the Greyhound buses. Greyhound buses take them to the hotels. So the hotels aren't packed with all these line trucks.
Gotcha.
All their equipment gets stolen.
They can just drop them off and
Correct.
then go. Okay.
Correct.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the background.
So it's like so you got 5,000 trucks. You got literally 8,000 vehicles totally because you got all these other Greyhound buses that are picking up these guys too. You know what I mean?
I saw that and I'm like, are they about to like go on a big convoy? Like because the way it was lined up.
Correct.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, it gets.
But
really,
that makes sense because you, like you said, you go to like a. I mean, I imagine they put you up in a decent hotel.
Brother, I know that there's been some hotels that have been sold out.
They don't matter.
You get what you get. You know what I mean? Don't be the last guy coming.
Bro, so I used to work. I used to sell credit card machines.
Okay.
And like if you were like the terminals that you stick the cards in. So if they would ask you like, okay, you were kind of totally in control of everything except where you stayed. So they're like, where do you want to go? And I'm like, so one time I'm like, let me go. I've never been to Savannah. Let me go to Savannah.
Right.
Never been. They put me in a hotel. Now that was a decent hotel, right? But then they put me in Gainesville one time. Like, Gainesville, because it has to be over. Like, they're not going to put me in Ocala because I could just drive home. But, and they're based out of Orlando, so they're like anything. I think it's after like an hour and a half.
Okay.
So Gainesville was considered like the least. So
correct. I got you.
So they put me in this hotel. It was a Quality Inn off of 441, and I was like, what? Like I got there and I could like the door was shut, but I could still see outside.
Wait, the door was still shut. I could still see outside.
Yeah. The door was shut. I could still. If you walk by, I could see your shadow. That's bad, man.
That's not good. That's no bueno.
Like, all right, there's no door frame on this thing.
No bueno.
So then I had like three. I think I went out and saw like 2 or 3 different clients a day, right? So I would go to these small businesses and ask them, do my spiel, pretty much in sales, you know.
Right.
I hated it, but I was pretty good at it. But
I look at you. I'm thinking to myself. I mean, look, you'd be a good salesman, though. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, like, okay, so if there's something that I believe in, I can sell it.
Facts.
I mean, I want you to believe it too.
Yeah,
because I believe
in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but they it was so funny because you go in some places and you didn't know that these people had harassed them so much. Like I was in Savannah and I got there and I'm like, yeah, I'm here to see like Charlie, the manager, and they're like, oh yeah, he left for the day. They're like, there is no Charlie there. They just made up a name to get that person off the phone, that the telemarketer person that was setting up the appointment. So I'm like, bro, they're making up people.
There is no Charlie here.
There's no Charlie that works here. What am I supposed to do? So I just left. But that Quality Inn, I got back one afternoon and there was a guy. There's a guy cooking on a hibachi, like a Weber grill.
Nice.
Right by the door. So the flames are, and it's under an awning. I'm like, he's about to set this mother on fire.
Yeah, and I'll be blocked in here too. You know what I mean?
Because I was right next door to him. And so my door is here, then the wall, and then his door. So it flipped, Yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I feel here.
Of course, I'm by myself. I'm like, I'm not even going to say anything. If I die in here, maybe I can hurl myself through the window.
I'm gonna give it a hell of a shot, though.
I'm throwing that lamp through the window
first, and I'm coming right behind it.
Going right like the Schlitz malt liquor bowl, boom, going right through there. But there was another time where I was in Savannah downtown. I'll never forget this. And my boss, who will remain nameless, when he hears this, he knows exactly. I don't even have to say anything. He knows who he is. I was in this gift shop, and the funny part is I had been to this place after this happened, and I was like, oh, like I remember that. I'm like, oh, this place. I went with our family, and but I went in there and I told him what was going on, and he was like, no, I'm not interested. And I'm like, okay,
yeah, whatever,
that's fine. And I wasn't the kind that's like, they say a good salesman never takes no for an answer. I'm like, nah, dude, that's called you're not listening to what they're saying, right? And I would rather for them to want it than feel obligated. So I go in there and he says no, and I said, okay, thank you for your time.
Correct.
Well, I called my boss up and he goes, no, let me talk to him. And I was like, oh, this is not going to be good. So I handed him my cell phone. And this guy in the gift shop that owned the gift shop and my boss are having a heated discussion. And finally he goes, you know what? Click. Hangs up on him. And then hands me my phone. And of course, my boss doesn't have to worry about the exit. I have to. I'm sitting there like, okay, so I'll just show myself out.
Like, what am I doing? I don't know what to do.
I'm like, hey, like Will Ferrell, like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey, don't kill the messenger, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I just, at that point, I just wish there was a big hook that came out. I'm like, I'll just, I'll see myself out of here.
Yeah, I'll just keep myself out of here.
I mean, it couldn't have been a restaurant where I could get like, hey, let me grab a beignet before I leave. But I'm like,
that's awesome, bro.
But I'm like,
that's awesome.
Some of the jobs I've had, bro, I'm telling you, I haven't had a lot of jobs, but I've had some really bizarre jobs.
I think I can agree with you on that. I think that South Something football also, you know what I mean? Again, it goes back to it again. The loyalty that we had.
Oh yeah.
I only had like 2 or 3 jobs, bro. I'm not the guy. The job I'm at for a long time. You know what I mean? There's no.
Well,
job. I got some other fellas that are
right. Circumstances
they're chasing that dollar. You know what I mean? There's no loyalty with it. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, you had that ambition to stay, and you're committed to this team.
Absolutely.
And that's another question I can ask you. What do you think about this transfer portal in college football?
Man, you know what? I think that some kids, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it is. The reason why, I think sometimes You know, we all make decisions. Sometimes they're not the best decisions. You know what I mean? And then what I mean by that with them is maybe they made a decision that they thought that this was the best fit for them,
right? And
they go there, and it's really not the best fit for you,
right?
So now you got to they're giving you another chance to be this. You know what I mean? Be great, but somewhere else.
Right.
I think everybody deserves a second chance. You know what I mean?
I agree with you on that. And that does allow kids to have another opportunity. But these kids I say kids.
Now, like I said, that's one point of view of it.
That's right. But there's on the other side of the coin. Now you got the guys that they don't like what coach said, or they don't like.
Now on that. I think you know. Again, there's you get a second chance if you really needed it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's one thing. Yeah. Now we got because Coach Prime's over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just I'm not gonna put up with this guy and I go to Coach Prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
You don't jump ship.
You don't jump ship, bro. You're a bandwagon.
Yeah.
You're a bandwagon.
Yeah, you are a classic bandwagon. You're bringing bandwagon back. Yep.
You know.
Yeah. So you know what's funny is, you know, you have a guy that does that. Like, now I don't know if you kept up with it, but speaking of Colorado, they played Oregon last week, and Bo Nix is like a 12-year starter. They had a crazy stat. It said Bo Nix played against Justin Herbert from the Chargers, and he's been in the league for 4 years.
Hey, all Colorado teams didn't do good last week.
No, you're right.
All Colorado teams.
Oh, Coach Allen, I'm sorry, buddy. His Broncos got
the Dolphins. That's right. The Dolphins.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
fins up there.
Yeah,
you already know.
He that was.
I repeat, all Colorado teams did not do good last week.
Did Colorado State lose? They might have won.
You know what? Majority of the Colorado teams.
There you go.
You know?
We'll say that because we don't know the score.
But we do know 70-20 Miami against Denver. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, they dropped 70 on them, bro.
Let me ask you a question though. Yep. What do you think? Do you think that we should have went for the field goal or took the knee like we did? Took the high road?
Well, I think
me as a fan, I wanted to see it.
I can see both sides. I can see people wanting to break. It was for a record, correct?
Who's gonna put up 70? We're not putting up 70 again.
Right. And I thought I was pretty proud with 40-0 with my Cowboys. And then Miami puts 7, drops another 50 on them. 50. No, I mean I could see both sides because you want to be a part of something special, but they already have the undefeated team, so they already have the crown jewel.
The 1972 only team to go
only
undefeated.
team.
I still ride. That's my only.
Listen, man, I hope Miami does well. I really do because it'd be great for the state. It really would. When the Bucks won the championship, as much as I didn't like it, it was great for the state. Because
you'll see me on TV. If Miami wins, you will see me on TV some way, a good way.
Joey, I was going to say, please don't get arrested. And a man is streaking across Hard Rock Stadium.
Yep. I will be one of the guys tripping if there is a kickoff or anything, you know what I mean?
So, is it because you're from West Palm? You're a Miami fan, or
that too? But my dad and my uncle diehard. I remember sitting on my dad's lap, watching Dan the Man,
Dano
rip that ball across. You know what I mean?
He could throw that ball.
Again, though, my giving all credit to my dad. You know what I mean? Monday nights, I'd be upset because I had to go sleep early, but it was a Monday night game. You know what I mean? Dan the Man's playing. And some kind of way I'd be sneaking to the room and watch my dad through the TV and watch Miami. You know what I mean?
Was Dan Marino your favorite growing up?
Dan Marino, yeah, just all over and on any Dolphin player. You know what I mean? But obviously, you know, Dan the Man was. It broke my heart when they played Jacksonville Jaguars and Mark Brunell. I think they whooped us bad. That his last game.
Listen, that is a funny. Ironically funny story about that game because the guy I can't tell you who it is, but he literally said before the game, I had a dream last night that I had 3 picks, and he had
3 picks.
Yeah,
how about that, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, he could have made that up, but ironically, he said that before the game happened.
You can't make it up.
No.
He was backing that shit up.
Oh yeah, he was. He saw some kind of a vision.
Again, see it, believe it. You know what I mean? And if I can go through with it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
Now I can get used to all this. See, I've been a Dolphin fan for forever, so every year we're gonna win a Super Bowl. I really truly believe that.
Hey, everybody's got their own.
And
to each his own, right?
Man, fins up, baby. That's all I can really say.
Hey, listen, my uncle he passed away in 2007, and he was a huge Dolphins fan. I mean, he still has it because my his son Cliff still has like tons of memorabilia. But one of the coolest things is he's got an 8x10 of every player from the '72 Dolphins team, and they're all autographed.
Wow.
So yeah, he was a diehard. Wow. So, speaking of, you're talking about how you started watching the Dolphins when your dad. Same thing with my dad. My dad, huge Cowboys fan, and so I would hear stories about him in the '80s, like the Bears. The Bears would beat them in the playoffs, or the Niners, or whatever. You know, the Dwight Clark catch. You know, he had all these iconic.
What a catch,
moments. Huh? It was a great catch.
Tom Brady was in that. Tom Brady was in that. The stadium with his dad.
He was in there?
That game.
Oh wow. Well, he same way. I learned about football from my dad, and
I think I just should be as a father. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a rite of passage, man.
Correct. I felt that right there, man.
Yeah. So that's where I get my love for the Cowboys, because and of course I was there for the good times with the 3 Super Bowls in the.
So you got Emmett, you got Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Troy, Emmett, Michael Irvin. The Wall of Dallas, Nate Newton, Mark Stefanowski,
Wall up there too, man.
Eric Williams. Oh my gosh, Larry Allen. Oh my gosh, just endless. Dude, there's so many Hall of Famers on that team there, and I'm thinking
everybody that we named. I'm like, man, Hall of Fame. I'm like, jeez,
yeah, and that was
all in one team.
That was on offense. Defense had. You forgot Dion played for Dallas.
That's right, he did. Yeah.
I mean, and.
Prime time.
But Dallas had a few guys go over to Dolphins. He had Brock Marion. Remember him?
Yep. Safety.
And what's his name? Jones.
We just did a trade with Dallas. First round pick from Auburn.
Aguaye or whatever. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
This guy gets a touchdown in the opening on the it was a block field goal.
Block field goal.
It was the first Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that was him. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
I said, are you kidding me? He's been with us. He can't even get an interception.
I know.
It just works like that. Maybe it's better.
It's the same way.
Different environment.
Right.
Again, like I said, everybody deserves a second chance. Right. He's over there. He's good luck. God bless him.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I can't think of the.
But when it comes to Dolphins and Dallas on Christmas, I'm rooting for my Dolphins.
Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be at that game.
Oh man, I wish I could.
We would be all at that game.
And of all games, they finally come to Florida, and it's Christmas Eve. I'm like, I can't make it down there for that. That would be awesome.
You can, brother. You can.
I could take the new train down there.
You know what I mean,
bro? Have you checked out that train? Yet?
No. But
bro, that's how you should do it.
Actually, now you said that, I might talk. We got 8 guys going to go down there.
Dude, that's even better.
I don't know how that train's going to be on the way back if the Dolphins lose or the Dolphins win. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, that's time will tell.
You'd be like, we got our own train.
I told Chelsea, we can't sit together. I said, we can't sit. We might end up fighting. I mean, I don't want to hear this if we're losing.
Who are you going with? Are you going with Cowboy fans?
Some Cowboy fans.
Okay.
Some Cowboy fans.
Who will remain nameless, but I need to know after the podcast so I can say what's up. No, I mean, it'll be a good. Seriously, it'll be a good game. Dude, Tyreek Hill. Good God, man. Why do people insist on man coverage on that dude? You can't cover that man.
So I'm in this draft league, right? And I got number 2 overall pick this year. These dudes, man. Everybody wants to know it was Jefferson, Chase, a couple other guys, and then Tyreek was number 5, but I was number 2 pick.
Yeah.
I told everybody, I said, hand down, you already know who I'm getting. Oh, 2. I was like, 2 is next, but Tyreek's first. Why are you getting him? 2,000 yards in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now, Billy, right here on the podcast.
I think he had 2,000 yards Sunday.
Man, I just been at awe about everything, man. You know what I mean? These guys stay off of him. Don't press him. Don't do that.
Seriously,
this guy, when he takes his first step, he's already at 100 miles an hour, dude. It's unreal.
I'm telling you right now, I think the only team that can beat him is Buffalo. That's the only team I can.
We got him this week.
But what I'm saying is it in Buffalo?
It is in Buffalo.
Well, then you might be good because you know how it is playing Buffalo late.
Yeah. We had the Patriots Sunday night the week before last week. We had them in New England, so this is the first time ever.
We got New England this weekend.
So this is the first time ever we got
tomorrow
New England and Buffalo at home late in the season. Usually we play over there in the winter.
Yeah, they didn't switch that up.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad, but at the same time, our advantage of playing the Patriots in Miami, you know what I mean? We beat them no matter what.
But then there's also the playoffs. So but if Miami's doing good, they're coming to Miami.
They come to Miami, baby. Wow. They come to Miami. Come home.
Where's the Super Bowl this year? Do you know?
Not too sure. That's a good question, though.
I can't remember where it is. I want to say it's it's in Vegas. It's in Vegas. Yeah, it is in Vegas.
Why wouldn't it be in Vegas, right?
I know, right? Dude, can you imagine? I can't even imagine the sports betting going on for that
can't
game.
imagine, because if the Dolphins make it, I will be there.
If the Cowboys don't make it, the Dolphins, I'm putting money on the Fins.
Oh man, I'm gonna be there. Let me know. I'll put the money down there for y'all. You know what I mean? I got you guys.
I'll wire you some money.
Hey, like I said, I will be there if we go to. I will be there.
Dude, that'd be so cool, man. But oh my gosh, what an experience. I remember my 6th grade year. Cowboys played the Bills the second time and beat them. And then the next day, like I had stayed up and watched the game, and it's kind of late. And actually, then
as you're supposed to, you're the fan. You know what I mean? Like, right. It's just all part of it,
right? But it wasn't late like it is now because it's more commercialized now. Because back then, I mean, they had commercials. Don't get me wrong, they had commercials, but
not like that. Stress. They stress them out.
They stress that thing out now. But I remember going to school the next day, and I had this teacher, Miss Law, Miss Ash.
Miss Law.
I was just like this. She goes, "Billy, you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I was watching the game last night." She goes, "You went to the Super Bowl?" And I said, "Yes, I did."
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like,
"Yes, I did."
It was in Atlanta, and we just drove back to make it.
Did she believe you? She believed you?
She did.
It's okay, sweetie. Lay your head down. You're good. Go ahead. You're good.
I was like, I'm going to sleep.
No hesitation about it all. You said,
bro, yes. I was like, yep.
Yes, I did.
She's like, oh, wow. So you must be tired. I'm like, yep. And it was like, I'm like, okay, think about it. It's in Atlanta. That's a 6-hour drive. That would put me right at, because I mean, school was like 7:55, 8 o'clock. I'm like, what? It's something I'll never forget, man.
That's awesome.
I was like, I think I told her later, I was like, I didn't go to the Super Bowl. She's like, what?
Did you go to the Super Bowl? Yep.
Yep. Just don't even think about it. Yep. Yes, I did.
Traveled there and back all the same day. That's awesome.
Who does Nick like? He like the Dolphins too?
Yeah, he likes
everybody in the family Dolphin fan?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're diehards. So in college now it's different. He likes them Gators. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm all about the U.
You about the U, yeah.
I'm all about the U.
Well, I mean, that's all right.
I root for all Florida. I root from all Florida teams. You know what I mean? If it's the Canes are playing you guys, you know what I mean? I'm going for my Canes. Yeah. But other than that, you know what I mean? My Canes ain't it, which we're on the come up of being what we were, you know what I mean? I've been rooting for the Gators, you know what I'm saying? FSU, you know what I'm saying? UCF, USF, FIU, FAU, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I root for all the Florida teams, you know what I mean? No matter what, you know, for sure.
Yeah. I think another reason why that transfer portal is good is because, you think about, like, Florida's got a quarterback that played at Wisconsin. We never would have got that kid normally. So it does create more opportunities to get players that you wouldn't ordinarily get. So I understand that.
Again, for that second chance. You know, maybe it didn't.
Yeah.
See, I think, but again, it goes back to again when you want to be a bandwagon just because there's another.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
It's not cool, man.
No, it's not cool.
You're taking the opportunity from somebody else that really is deserving it. To you know what I mean. There's only so many spots that they can fill up. You know what I mean? If they decide to take 2 or 3 players from the portal, that's 2 or 3 guys less that they're recruiting. You know what I mean? So
and you're taking spots that normally wouldn't somebody else would have. Yeah,
correct. They're making all this money too now. Man.
Oh my gosh, the NIL
college players.
Oh my gosh, dude, NIL
millions.
I'm telling you, man,
millions.
I said this to someone the other day.
18, 19.
Oh
millions.
yeah, millionaires. That's not good. That's not healthy. It's not healthy,
brother.
It is not healthy. I'm not hating on anybody making money. More power to you. You make money. Hey, there's guys out here making good money. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you because you're doing something I could never do. You guys working the power stuff. I'm scared to death of that stuff.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Hey.
Yeah, they pay us handsomely.
Much respect.
They pay us very
but you guys are risking a lot.
Yeah,
and that's the thing is, man, you got to respect that. I know when I did that locating stuff, I'm like, I'll do anything. I'll dive in the sewer versus playing with that power. Because that power gets a hold of you, you don't know it till it's too late. Lindsay Vanderwall Photography offers natural light photography for any occasion. With over 10 years of experience in the industry, we promise you professionalism and quality photography always. Affordable pricing for weddings, sports, family, and senior sessions. Contact today to book.
No. I know one of my formers always told me, power has all the patience in the world. At one time you mess up, it's there to bite you in your ass. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And then it won't forgive you.
No.
So it's just sitting there it has the potential to kill you at any second.
Any minute.
The one time that you come off your A game,
you
come bullshitting.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, oh my gosh, dude,
you're not coming home.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? So like I said, we're working it so much. Again, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Where we're doing right now, working a lot, all dead stuff, you know, we pull the power, you know what I mean? Yeah. To get the juice in it, eventually, you know what I mean?
Right.
But like I said, though, again, all that industry, it's a very dangerous industry for sure.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they pay handsomely, though, too, you know?
Well, that, and listen, for anybody listening, never work on anything hot.
Ever.
Never. Kill that switch. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You ain't got the right stuff, right?
That's right.
I promise you again, it doesn't forgive. It doesn't forgive. I can't stress that enough.
Man, it's and you might think you're doing it right. I'll give you.
Don't think. You can't think. You can't assume something with this kind of stuff.
My dad was a firefighter. He was a chief in Webster.
Nice.
At one point, and they got a call out to this house one time, and not transform, but the wire from the actual pole is on the ground, but it's not arcing. So my dad thought he was whatever. So and a lot of people gathered around and kind of see this. The trailer's on fire, and my dad's trying to get everybody back. He had his gloves on, boots, gloves, had everything on he was supposed to have. Grabbed that wire, again, not arcing, and threw it over the side, and then the ditch had water in it, and when it hit that water, it arced, boom!
Yeah.
And he said everybody ran out because it scared them to death. But that not the fireman, the Seco guy came, power guy came and said, look, the only thing that saved you was your gloves. Holding them gloves on your hands and then picking up that wire. But and again, there's no sign of danger.
Totally.
You think it's dead.
Yeah. No.
And it'll light you up. Gosh, it's scary.
I haven't been in that situation, nor do I want to be in it. We try to be safe out there.
Definitely.
Again, even we're digging right next to some live power or something like
dude,
that.
That's a scary part.
You guys locate, you know
dude, what I mean? That's bad.
So it's you're digging next to this thing that the red mark's over here. You're digging over here.
Yep.
What if that red mark's off? You know
that's
what I mean?
right. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that red mark is just a guesstimate.
Again,
I mean, you got the sweep. You're sweeping it. And it could be, I mean, when it goes, if your hearing is off, it's right here.
Right.
Now that's why you give yourself 3 feet out.
So yeah,
on each side.
You know what's
See,
up. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. And you just barely hand dig. I mean, you're
we it's called spot digging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got a red mark right there. You know what I mean? We do spot digging. We go by that. You don't see it, you don't believe it. You know what I mean? If you don't see it there, I need to see it to believe it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, now we marked it right here. We put a ground rod right there. Okay, on this side of the ground rod, the wire's over here. You can dig over here and open. Don't touch none of them over here. You know what I mean?
Now it's all insulated. But if you hit that thing with a backhoe,
I was gonna say, that bucket is gonna tear up.
Yeah, it will.
And
but if you hit it with a shovel, it's not gonna do the same it would be with a
correct.
Yeah.
But it's still, you know what I mean. They say, you know what I'm saying, dig proper technique. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't go in there like crazy, man. You know, because you can still cut the.
Don't
wire
be going
open.
there like there's like treasure under the ground and you just found out.
Slow your roll, buddy. You know what I mean? For sure.
That's why you take them that trenching shovel. Just barely get in there.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's to me, power is like a shark. You have to respect it because we're all scared. Everybody's scared of sharks.
You gotta respect.
I don't care. I mean, even if you like sharks, you need to respect them because
100%.
You don't know what they're going to do.
100%.
So you don't. So power's the same way. You don't have a clue what it's going to do. You don't assume, it's good, it's dead, like that story with my dad. It's dead.
Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
Man, it's crazy stuff.
But very blessed, you know what I mean? Look what it can produce, you know what I mean? Power to, you know what I'm saying? And again, I love what I do. I love being a leader out there. You know what I mean? We've always been leaders. You know what I mean? We ain't followers. Again, a lot of South Southern guys can say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're out there, we're leaders out there, and your next step is being a leader. And then, you know what I mean? Wherever you go, wherever your journey may lead you, just know that you're part of a great program. And you'll always be a leader, man.
Let me ask you this. Well, we're kind of talking about future stuff now. I mean, in the present now, but have you ever thought about coaching?
I have.
Have you?
I have. I got my son, my only son. And,
how old is your son?
He's 2.
Oh boy.
Oh man, he's ready. He's ready right now.
You're done.
I said, hut. He's looking around. He's already, you know what I mean. But
he's got 3 years to Wolfpack.
Man, I can't wait.
3-4 years.
He's already ready for Wolfpack right now. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's yeah.
I'm doing that right now.
And I got 2 cheerleaders. You know what I mean.
You got cheerleaders.
I got one cheerleader, and then I got a younger one. You know what I mean.
Yeah. So you got 3 kids total?
I got 3 kids.
Okay,
yes, sir.
awesome.
Yes, sir. Very blessed. My blessing. I think fatherhood's amazing. Drives me to be better every day. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I got 3 that depend on me, need me. You know what I mean. So can't let them down. Won't let them down.
That's awesome. And I love it. And that's the way it should be.
Absolutely.
You know what I can't stand is when someone says, "I take care of my kids."
As you're supposed to.
Right? What? Do you want a cookie?
But you know what?
You're supposed to do that.
It's so rare. It's rare nowadays, though. You know what I mean? It's the generation isn't what it you know what I mean? And you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's so used to giving up. This generation is so quick to give up about things. That's why I said,
no doubt, man.
You have no idea what I mean by this. We're true leaders. We're true go-getters, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna do whatever we gotta do.
Yeah.
Again, I speak of all the guys I played with, all the guys that I've went to, the coaches that have coached me, have all instilled this in me, man. I mean, like I said, it's always been every day, and I was always held accountable for everything.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And Coach Sherman was, second to none as a father figure. He would hold you.
Yeah.
He'd hold you. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, dang it, Joey. You know what I mean? You block this way, and then it was practice. You know what I mean? And that's what practice was for, over and over and over until. And then he'd let you know too. Hey, man, great. That's the way we block. You know what I mean? It was coaching, get me the correct way, and then when I did it right, you know what I mean? Good job. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So. Again, man, you know what I mean? Just a lot. I have so much to thank for football, especially where I played it at, who I played it for, who I played with. Yeah. Truly, truly huge part of why I am who I am today.
Right. That's That's what it's all about, man.
Truly, truly.
These like we said before, these guys. I tell Ty all the time, Coach Lawrence all the time. I said, believe it or not, I don't ever want to let you down. You know what I mean?
I felt that.
You know what I mean?
I felt. Oh man,
man, I'm telling you,
I felt that, brother. I felt that.
I mean, it's true though. I mean, we're all gonna mess up.
We are.
But we're never going to maliciously do stuff to hurt. You know, we have a thing. It's we always say, don't hurt the team. Don't hurt the team. Whatever you do, like during the weekend, you go out and have fun, your friends. Don't hurt yourselves. Don't hurt your friends. Don't hurt the team. And I mean, in theory, you shouldn't have to remind people to do that, but it is a good reminder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because people aren't thinking about that. They're thinking about now, and they're thinking about themselves. Everybody does it. I do it myself.
Correct.
I'll think about what I got to do.
Oh, yeah.
Not about what Joey's doing,
right?
But what am I doing? And then if I get so caught up in that, then I may miss something that someone needs help with, or what. You know what I mean? Like it all comes hand in hand, man.
When you said that though, don't hurt the team. It was a bunch of us. I won't say his name, but Diddy. We were on a golf cart, and Diddy was in the back of the golf cart. Or one of us was driving. I don't remember which one of us, but it was all 4 players were on it. We're going to the Orange Groves.
Okay.
And we turned really hard. The golf cart's on top of Diddy.
Oh no!
And it wasn't. We're all laughing, you know what I mean? And he's like, man, y'all get over here and help me get it. We're thinking to ourselves, Coach Sherman for to whoop our asses, boy. Like,
you got 3 guys out, 4 guys out.
Like there was 4 of us.
Oh yeah,
and we were
4 guys out. That's all he needs.
We were on a golf cart, and all of us. I mean, we turned too hard.
Yeah,
you had 3 offensive linemen on one side. Yeah. you know what I mean? Like that golf cart.
There goes the right side of the line.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't golf cart was late, and then one guy was on the bottom of it. The golf cart wasn't totally on, just on like the top of it. Anyways, we got it off real quick. I mean, but again, there was things like that. You know, don't hurt the team. You know what I'm saying? That was a funny memory that I had, but I do get that. You know what I mean? Don't be out there doing something stupid that you're not supposed to be doing. You got your whole life ahead of you, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? And on top of that, you got this great program that you're playing for. You got a game on Friday. You got to get ready for, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even if it's Saturday, you got a game Friday. It's on to the next. You know what I mean?
But you know the thing is, it doesn't stop there. It's not just sports.
No.
When you now don't do something that hurts the team. Your team is your family.
Absolutely.
Don't hurt the family.
Oof. Yes, sir.
So people, and we're not saying you can't have fun, you can't go and live your life, but don't put yourself in a predicament where someone else is going to be affected by that decision.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you, God forbid anything happens, you take yourself out, that's you.
Yeah.
But these other people just, what did they do?
Right,
you know what I mean?
No.
And it doesn't have to be all violent or bad or mortal. It's just something that you just like I said, daily life. Just the things you say.
Yeah.
You know, don't let your words hurt other people. You know what I mean?
I try to be as positive as I can.
Yeah.
Physical at sometimes, you know. I got to bump somebody, you know what I mean. Like I still got that, I like that contact, you know, or chest bumps with some of the guys that I know, you know. Like, what's up, man? You know. But at the same time, you know, I'm always trying to pick up somebody, always trying to hold them accountable. You know what I mean, and lead by example.
Absolutely.
Lead by example.
So I mean, I think you would make a great coach.
I think
you would.
I think I'd be one of the coaches out there dressed in fucking pads, you know what I mean? Like, let's go, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this. Is there something that's, I can see you doing that. That's the funny part. Would you, I mean, now we got guys that are coaching other positions that didn't play those positions. Is there something?
I would love to do whatever, you know, so just coach, be part of football.
It wouldn't matter what it is. Because some people
I know football enough to where I know everything.
Right,
you know what I mean?
But I'm like, you make a great O-line coach, but I'm like, you make a good D-line coach too, probably.
Oh man, like I said,
since you already know what to look for.
Truth be told, man, I always had like a defensive mindset with playing O-line.
Yeah.
I was.
I can't believe they didn't put you at nose. You would have been a destroyer. Well, yeah, you got Ricky.
You got Ricky.
Put him on the side. He could put him on the end, man.
I think that we were just so blessed to have so many players that we were one way.
Yeah.
Only, you know what I mean? And well rested. And that's, again, Coach Sherman had that blessing to have so many talented players out there, you know what I mean, where we didn't have to play both ways like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well rested.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's part of the reason as well that we were as good as we were, you know what I mean?
Well, you say that, and I totally agree with that. I'll never forget we played Citrus one year, and I don't remember if it was your group or it was after that. But I remember going to Citrus, and I'm filming, and of course, Citrus doesn't have a tower, so I'm in the stands with the people.
Correct.
Which I hate. Hernando's the same way. Hernando, Hawthorne, they're all the same.
Mount
No, Mount Dora's got a crow's nest.
Do they?
Yeah. It's barely a crow's nest, but it's an actual crow's nest.
Before you go on, I got a memory about Mount Dora.
Okay.
Friday.
Go ahead.
It was Friday, and I remember the game got canceled because of storm.
Yeah. I was going to bring that up earlier, but I got sidetracked.
And then we played Monday
night, and I wasn't there for that game.
And I just remember the whole, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like
the crater.
Mosquitoes. I mean, it was
still like that.
Sweat. It was just shitty Monday.
They're actually getting a new. I just saw plans for it on Facebook. They're getting a new stadium.
Okay.
Not stadium. Like I didn't see in the pictures. They're getting a new track, and I think they're getting a new press box. And the press box is looking nice.
So whenever we went, didn't we have the new track? Whenever we did a new track. I know that
we've had several new tracks,
so now it's
redone. But this one is it's official 8-lane. We only had 6 before, so now we can do like district and stuff like.
That's awesome, man.
We could hold.
I'm so proud of what we're doing and where we came from.
Let me tell you, brother, we are. I'm telling you right now, we have the facilities that any kid would want to play on.
That's right.
Or play at.
That's right.
Doesn't matter. Softball, football, baseball, basketball. Bro, have you been inside our gym?
I've not.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We have a wooden floor now. We never thought we'd have a wooden floor.
Right.
And I'm not really for the wooden floor. It looks amazing. Mm-hmm. But like I was talking about like PE wise, like I was afraid they're going to tear it up, you know. But they're very careful with it, which is you have to be.
Right.
But Wildwood has the same thing. They have a big they have that wooden floor, and they're both beautiful gyms. The whole gym got revamped. Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Webster Ace Hardware and Farm Supply are generous sponsors for today's podcast. They have been a family-owned business for 27 years. This helpful hardware store sells items such as archery, Ariat clothing and boots, Wrangler jeans, case knives, Hammond's candies, and live fishing gear. They also have a full selection of hardware, RV supply, propane, Ben Moore, Royal & Clark, and Kingston paints. You need a barn or fencing job done? Custom barn kits and roofing metal are provided at your local Ace Hardware store. What about a new grill for the yard? Traeger, Big Green Egg, Weber, and Blackstone are found here, along with all the accessories to go with it. Stock up your workshop with DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Craftsman tools. They got you covered. Remember to go to ace.com to shop their entire line to have items shipped directly to the store. The softball field got revamped. Baseball field got revamped. Baseball's got a locker room now.
You know, it says a lot about our program.
Yeah.
We're not a private school.
No, it's not.
Hey, so all these private schools got all these things that are real nice.
Yeah.
This is a public school.
Yeah.
Just because it's a great tradition that we've continued to keep.
Absolutely.
As well as all the people before, like, you know what I mean? These guys
paving
now
the way. Yeah.
Are still here to support. And, man, it's like I said, again, it's the past, the future, and the present. That's all got this thing rolling in the right way, brother.
Yeah, you know I mean, and that's the thing is you got to keep. I mean, we keep going, and that's the thing is we have.
I think Coach Lawrence doing an amazing job, man. He's gonna bring one home.
He is. I just I'm the future of the sport. I'm just concerned about because of all the the CTE, and now they're having a fit with the grass and turf fields. All the NFL switching over to everybody has to have grass.
I don't think that.
I think that has anything to do with it.
I don't think that. Again, that play that you said, whenever I hit the guy,
yeah,
I probably would have got flagged. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only way again. I was blessed. Didn't have concussions.
Yeah.
It was head first.
Yeah.
I was looking up, but it was my face mask was contact.
Yeah.
I remember I broke 3-4 face masks and just. I mean, the whole face mask exploding.
Oh yeah,
exploding.
Yeah.
Helmet cracking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were some fucking head busters, man. Like it was.
Yeah. Coach Gauntlet says there's a kid that was on his team that happened to him, and they call him yard sale because all his stuff was all over the field. They call him yard sale. Face mask. It was all little pieces everywhere.
Again, we all took it personal. You know what I mean? Like when it was game day, bro, we were out there. We wanted you to know you came to South Summer and you were gonna get your ass beat. And come over here.
Yeah.
Or we were gonna come in your home.
Yeah.
We were gonna do what we had to do.
Gonna come and burn your house down,
brother. We were gonna come in there. We were gonna do what we wanted to do, man.
Right.
Dogs.
Oh,
dogs. Not these little puppies I see nowadays. I mean, dogs.
Yeah. I think it's right after you guys left, we had a little bit of a downtime. I mean, we still, don't get me wrong, we still had Mike McCrimmon. We still had
my brother Nick.
We still had Nick. Yes, Nick. We had D. We had D. Brown. We had all those. We still had those guys. I'm not saying we were down, but offensively,
correct.
We kind of took a step back, and then it took a couple years, and then we were back into. So it's like
I think we went to. Did we go to Carson Wells and all them? Right?
Wells. We went to. We were there.
Bowls.
The semifinals.
Wasn't the Bowls? I guess something like we cross touchdown or stop or something.
We
like that?
scored. They didn't give us the touchdown,
but we did score. I know that.
Everybody knows we scored. The thing was, they said
Corky knows we scored.
Well, he died. He's no longer with us. But
it's a piece.
But yeah, I know. But hell of a coach.
Yeah.
But when they scored that touchdown, they're like, instead of just barely getting across, like whatever, they said next time we'll run it all the way through the end zone. So that way there's no doubt.
There's no doubt. Yeah, you're gonna leave
absolutely no doubt that we scored, because now they're like, they can always say, well, it was pretty close. Hey, it was so bad that Bowles sent us state championship tickets to come see them. Not that they were like, that's not like a
disrespectful way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey,
they were like,
should be here too.
Yeah, you guys really should be here. And I believe that. I believe that.
Did Bowles beat that year? Did they win?
Oh no! Bowles got beat by Coco.
So Coco was.
And I think, and like we talked about, Coach Lawrence and I talked about it, and he said that going into that game, Bowles, we would match up better with Coco than Bowles would have.
How about that? I like that. It's because it's all about matchups. It's all what I mean.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you just
Coco wasn't a passing team. They ran the ball, and
they're pretty good to beat Bowles though, huh?
Yeah, and Bowles really never had an answer for them. I mean, and that was Corky's last year. That was his last season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He retired after that, and not quite sure if he had some kind of sickness or whatever. But anyways,
how many championships they got over there?
Oh, good Lord, I don't know.
He has what, 10, 8?
I would say at least 10. I would say at least 10. But let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Let me just. What do you think Jacksonville Bowls are known for? What athletic sport do you think what they say it was synonymous or whatever with that school? Like when you hear Jacksonville Bowls, you think
football.
Nope.
Really?
Swimming. Yeah, that's why people go there. Swimming. That's what I was told.
It looks like a swim. When we went up there, it looked like they're golfing or swimming kind of type.
because you're right there. You're right there in Jacksonville. You got all these Georgia, Florida. I mean, it's like it's a great place.
I wouldn't have guessed that though.
I would not have either.
Top football, they're very good.
I think football just happened. To be honest with you, I think football just happened. I don't think they really expected. I don't think they. I mean, the success they had. I don't think that was planned. I don't think that was just like something they like.
Right.
You know what? We're going to be a dominant football team. I don't think that was really. And that's my opinion. I don't think they. I'm
just reminiscing about all the times, brother. Oh man, I had such a great.
We have never beat bowls at bowls. That year that Carson Wells was senior,
I still have both times I beat them.
Yep.
It was,
and we beat them here with Boo Hearts. I think
Jared Fleming, 38, 35.
Yep.
And then against Denzel, you know what I mean, at home before we beat them. Then we went to Madison.
Yep.
Madison came here. Both times that year, my sophomore year and my senior year.
The road was through South Sumter.
Bowes, Madison.
Yep. Back to back, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
ain't no place like home, baby. Ain't no place like home.
And you have not been out to the new field yet.
No, sir.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, bro. If you come
Friday, I'll be there. Friday. Yes,
Friday night, you come out there, and I'm telling you, right, brother. Don't look at it.
Do you guys got some extra pads or anything like that? Go out there, bust.
Who is this 72 here? Yeah. You got to come in to the weight room. Gotcha. And go in that way.
Ooh.
Come out, because if you come in to the other ways, it'll give it away. No, I want you to see, like, when you were playing and you came out and you're coming. I mean,
I remember. You know what I mean. We're all sitting in the locker room and it's game time. Open the door and we're all coming out and there's a couple fans right there by the fences. You know what I mean. Everybody wants to give you handshakes and and high fives and that and you start to get into this game mode. Now you're just really feeling it. You're seeing the opponents like, yeah, all right, it's on, bro.
Yeah.
You're screaming on my field, but you're going to be real quiet here in a little bit once game time starts. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna show you some respect. You know what I mean?
Another cool experience is when we have Wolfpack night.
Oh. So
all the Wolfpack kids get exactly what you're saying when we come down. It's kind of like how
I'm shaking right now, man. I'm
you're ready to go. So you come out of the locker room and we've got steps that come down, and then you go across the sidewalk and the gates are open, and then there's right now, because of the tracks brand new, they only want track cleats on it.
I see because we had to cross it.
Yeah, you cross
to
it
get to the field.
So right now we've got extra. It's old, like, extra turf they cut off.
Yep.
We lay that across so that the kids won't. Our Wolfpack kids, JV kids, varsity kids, nobody, middle school kids, they don't ever walk on that track until it's time.
While we're doing the hit line though, before games, the hit line in the end zone.
You got to come out there for hit line.
Hey, I know we intimidated other teams.
Dude, that is the most intimidating thing. That's what I was telling our Wolfpack kids, because they're like,
these guys are hitting each other like this.
Oh, yeah.
They love each other. They're brother. Shit, what are they gonna do to us?
Can you imagine what they're gonna do to us? Oh. That's exactly what they're thinking. They're like,
100%.
That I can see. Hey, we done messed up, man.
Yeah. Oh, you see this guy over here getting all? Hey, he's over. Boom, boom, boom. By the time I started hit line, I was always, you know what I mean. The guy. Yeah. Supposedly absorbing the hits. By the time I was done, I was over there meeting the last guy. I was always, you know what I mean?
You were up. You went forward.
Come on, baby.
Don't come to me. I'm coming to you.
Oh yeah, And you better be ready.
I'm gonna find you.
You better be ready.
But what's funny is that hit line it'll find who ain't ready. Because
real quick,
if you ain't ready, you're gonna get knocked in your butt.
You're gonna get your ass.
Dude,
real
quick. It is something that you will never like. I've seen it so many times.
Just chop.
Bam.
Boom.
Bam.
On the ground, get back up next to boom, boom, boom. I love it, man.
Dude, it is the best.
Big shout out to South Sumter, man. For sure.
Joey, it's been a pleasure, man, having you on.
Oh man, you blessed me, brother. You blessed me.
I've been trying to. I know scheduling. I know. Like, hey, it's called life.
Yes, sir.
But I've been trying to get you on and and all
you
this.
let me know before I gotta go. I gotta do one thing before for the South Sumter class of 08. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna give you the camera. Go ahead.
This is shout out to Marty Everett. Hey, you know it.
Oh my gosh, Joey, I could sit here and talk to you for hours.
Likewise, brother.
Love you like a brother, man.
Likewise.
Always part of my family.
Always. Same thing here, brother. To everybody that's put a jersey on, to everybody that's
heck yeah, man.
Gave me water to the girls that cheerleading us, to the water girls, to the water boys, whatever the case may have been. Coaches from middle school to varsity. Yeah. I love everybody, man. I love everybody, and then everybody behind us that are doing the same things, following our footsteps.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to lead by example, brother.
Yeah. I appreciate you. I love talking to you, texting you. You're so. It could be. I texted you this morning, 6:30, and you're like, "I'm on my way, brother." Like you're pumped about. You're so pumped.
Yes, sir.
But I want to continue doing this. It's a good thing, and
it's awesome, brother. It's awesome.
I appreciate it. You got to get all your guys to listen to it, man.
Man, I'm telling you what, man, it's going viral, baby.
You know, I'm trying to get some different guys in there. And listen, like I've said on other podcasts, it's not all. It don't have to be all about South Sumter, but I love giving back to the program. I love telling other people about how we do things, who we are, and this is what it's all about, and the love that our community feels, and just.
I'm really proud of again. We play for a great program, but as well, look at the men that come out of this program. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you start looking back and you see not just me and my brother, everybody else, man. There's those people that are out there doing some amazing things. You know what I mean? Again, shout out to South Sumter, the program, just as a high school, as a football team, as a basketball team, whatever the case may be, just South Sumter all in all, it's a true family.
Absolutely.
It's something different than, you got to be a part of it to know what I'm talking about, man. And nothing but love for South Sumter, man.
Absolutely.
Red and black, baby.
Red and black forever, baby.
That's it, baby.
Family.
Yes, sir.
Hey, like I said, I appreciate you coming on, and man, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I can't wait to have another Martinez on the Raider squad. Oh, I'm telling you.
Little Manuel will be out there, I promise you.
Now, will he be playing tackle is what I want to know. Is he,
again, man.
He'll be like Uncle Nick or Dad?
Gonna have the best of both worlds right there. You know what I mean? For sure.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, and guys, this has been another great episode of the Goblay Show, and I appreciate everybody tuning in. And we just want to thank our sponsors for helping out and keeping this going.
Absolutely, thank you guys.
Yes, and guys, until next time, we're going to end this right here. And so y'all have a good one. See ya.